day to the legendary Philadelphia Eagles faithful. Fly, Eagles fly. Look, before we get stuck into this deep dive about the new blokes running our offense, do us a massive favor and smash that like button. If you bleed green and white and want to know why the link is going to be absolutely mental with these bright sparks in charge, this one's for you. Cheers for the support. There's dead set nothing in the world like an Eagles fan. Forget Cleveland, forget the Bills Mafia, and forget how rowdy the Raiders fans were back in Oakland. Philly is its own beast, mate. The media here doesn't just cover the team, they ride the highs and lows like a roller coaster. You can talk about New York being aggressive, but it's not the same. If the Birds drop a game on Sunday, the whole city's in a mood for a week. It's that John spirit that keeps us going. Just a few days ago, people were losing their minds. The sports radio was copying it, and the socials were a proper war zone. Everyone was asking where the new OC was and why it was taking so long. People were even talking about a hostile work environment, but that was all just noise. Once Josh Grizzard and Sean Mannion were announced, the vibes shifted instantly. We told you so, didn't we? You've got to trust the front office to do their job. Josh Grizzard is coming to Philly with a massive reputation. He's been right in the thick of the modern NFL offensive revolution. Coming from a system that's all about speed and making quick reads, he's exactly what Jalen Hurts needs to level up. Grizzard isn't just looking at routes, he's studying the defense like a bloke playing a high-stakes game of chess. His job as pass game coordinator is going to be huge for getting the best out of A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith, making sure they get heaps of yards after the catch. Then you've got Sean Mannion bringing that locker room respect, especially with the nod from a local legend, Nick Foles. Foles played with Mannion and reckons he's a top-tier footy mind. When Nick Foles says a bloke knows his stuff, Philly listens. The combo of Mannion and Grizzard is the perfect mix of young, innovative thinking and tactical discipline. Expect to see some big changes on the field. Grizzard is a master of option routes that adjust to what the defense is doing in real time. With Mannion's experience, the O-line will be even more synced up with the QB's timing. We're also expecting to see more action in the middle of the park, something the fans have been crying out for. The front office wasn't just sitting around for 3 weeks, they were being clinical. Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman knew they needed the right chemistry to keep that Super Bowl window wide open. Even the toughest media critics are starting to come around. That hostile talk seems like a thing of the past now that the new coaching leaders are in place. The energy at the NovaCare complex is top-notch. Philly has always done well when they've got innovative minds in the coach's box. Grizzard and Mannion are the next in line to take us to the promised land. They're arriving at a time when the NFC is there for the taking. If the offense can get back that 2022 flow, the Birds are going to be unstoppable. Josh Grizzard knows that in Philly, the love is massive but the patience is thin. He looks ready for the scrap.